Good evening once again, everybody. I'm Bob Marone for Westchester Talk Radio, and we are live at the Kensico Dam Plaza. I almost said Dam Plaza and stopped myself. The Kensico Dam Plaza here in Valhalla, New York. That's part of Westchester for the annual Burger Beer Blast, and it's put together by Westchester Magazine's Wine and Food Festival. Again, I'm Bob Marone here with Michael Blakey, and we are produced this evening by Shaw Creative and made possible by Hightower Westchester, Robeson, Tompkins Mayo Pap Bank, White Plains Hospital, Michael Labriola Incorporated, and Lipolis Electric. My next guest, now remember, it is a beer and brew festival, but that also includes wines and other spirits. And we have with us the manager at Stu Leonards Wines in Yonkers, Fatima Herrera. Fatima, how are you?
Very well, thank you. After a nice glass of Cabernet, Standing Goat Cabernet, I must say.
Okay, put the mic a little closer. That's it. You just had a glass of what and didn't bring me any what?
Standing Goat Cabernet. It's all about good friends in the right places.
And you smile at me like that and say good friends in the right places. You are a married woman. You should don't give me that look. Anyway.
19 years and counting.
19 years. Wow. You know, OJ did less time than that. Anyway.
One more year and I get to take him out and no points attached.
Well, anyway, you've got a great sense of humor, and you came up here to our studio with that sense of humor. What a pleasant woman. How long have you been with Stu Leonards?
20 years.
You've been with Stu Leonards more than you've been married.
I met my husband at Stu Leonards.
Wow. So you can get a mate and a dinner all at the same time. All right. Maybe I should go to Stu Leonards. Do they all have a personality like you, everybody that works there?
I like to think so. After a glass of wine, we all seem to chirp up.
Now, you mentioned the wine before. I didn't get it because somebody's playing a tuba in my ear. What kind of wine was it?
Standing Goat Cabernet from Paso Robles in California.
Okay. Now you're going to help us out. We're going to talk about the display and the various types of wines that you have. What makes a good wine, really?
Your own judgment. When somebody tells you what's the best bottle of wine, that's a conversation starter. You'd like to know, what do you enjoy? Because anything can be a great bottle of wine as long as it's something that you can enjoy and it goes great with what you're pairing at your dinner table. So today, the best bottle of wine that we recommend is Standing Goat Cabernet.
Say that again?
Perfect.
Standing Goat?
Standing Goat, that's right.
As in goat?
A goat.
As in goat?
That's right. He's right next to the cow over there.
Oh, wait a minute.
The court cow.
What does a goat have to do with wine, or do I not want to know?
Did it catch your attention?
Yes, it did.
Then the marketing worked.
Standing goat.
That's right.
Okay, so I got a goat. It's standing there. It's not running away from me, and most when I get near and dear a goat, they run away from me. What does Standing Goat, or is this just a brand name?
It's just a brand name. We are very much in touch with our food side of the business. We have a giant court cow over there. No, we're not milking.
Excuse me, I have a cow?
Court cow.
Do you sell wine, or are you a farm? What do you got cows, goats, any sheep over there?
Not yet, but that's a thought.
I don't even know where to take this interview anymore. So you, okay. The goat and the cow people, are they the same wine distributor?
We're all coming from the same house, yes.
Okay, you're all coming from the same house. And what is that house?
That house is
Or barn.
That's Quarter Horse, Stu Leonards Wines.
Quarter Horse, I should have known. So we're up to horses, cows, goats, and possibly sheep. Okay, but those are just brand names. Again, I'll give you a reason why I asked that. I like Pinot Grigio, and occasionally I'll buy a bottle. I don't know what I'm talking about, so that's the problem. I'll buy a bottle of wine. I like my Pinot Grigio, or occasionally a Merlot, and I'll drink one brand, and it tastes much better than the other. Some are drier, they're not as sweet. I don't like sweet. How do I keep from buying a sweet bottle of Pinot Grigio?
You come and see one of our wonderful educated associates that can guide you all the different variations of Pinot Grigios and wines that we have, because like shoes and people, we all vary. We may have or come from the same area, Pinot Grigio, the same grape, or Italy, but there's many variations, the terroir, the climate, there's a million things that can change how that wine tastes ultimately.
So someone like you who knows what they're doing could, if I came into your store and I said, and that, folks, is Stu Leonards Wines in Yonkers, We're talking with Fatima Herrera. She is the manager there and really knows her stuff. You were telling me that if I said to you I want a dry Pinot Grigio, you could recommend something.
Absolutely.
As opposed to the sweetie. Okay. Now, do you have any Pinot Grigios named after animals? Like, do you have any mouse Pinot Grigio or lamb Pinot?
No, but I have our number one selling Pinot Grigio with the Santa Giada. Let's move on to Saints now.
Santa Giada. Now we're getting places. Italian or Latino saints. We can do with this. Who is Santo Giada and how did she get their name on the wine bottle?
Santa Giada is another marketing great name that we did on one of our number one selling Pinot Grigio. So if you love Santa Margherita, you will absolutely love Santa Giada for almost half the price.
Okay, now is it dry?
A little dry, yes.
Okay, so I could come in there right after this show. Now, do you have a booth here today?
We do have a booth.
Do you have any Santo Giada available if I take a little spin?
Standing goat goes perfect with burgers, so we have the goat and the cow again. Let's start from the beginning.
Any other farm animals that we can get out of the way?
If you give me a little bit, I'm aimed to please, so I might be able to find something.
I just don't want to go there anymore. You're aiming to please. Well, you have sheep. You don't have any sheep, right?
No, not yet.
Because you get a sweater, too. Well, anyway, all right. Now, tell us about the variety of wines and stuff that you sell at Stu Leonards.
We have well over 2,000 different SKUs in the store, 800 different spirits, and of course we know consumption is up. So lots and lots of great cocktails and ready-to-drink drinks that we offer at tastings, just like many, many other stores have. If you have a taste, come see our knowledgeable staff, and you're sure to find something that you'll love.
You know, you're an extraordinary person. I'd probably buy anything from you. You come here with a smile on your face. You're promoting your brand, but with a sense of humor. It makes people want to do business with you. That's a good thing. Now, Stu Leonards is absolutely iconic. Is the wine store attached to the store, or is it a separate entity?
Well, the wine store is a separate entity. We are right in front of the food store, so you'd probably see us before, but we all are individually owned and operated. But you will see us, and there are DBA is Stu Leonards Wines of Yonkers.
Now, you mentioned you met your husband there. Does he still work there or no? Not?
Yes, he does.
So you have to see him during the day, too?
We actually have plenty of work to keep all of us busy, so I don't see him too often.
Now, as Stu Leonards is famous for, if I walked in your winery, well, that's probably not the right word because that assumes you make wine there. If we went in your retail outlet, do we have to take the forced walk as we do in Stu Leonards? Do you have that too or no?
No, not at all. Ours is a little bit more spacious and engaging in that sense, differentiated by the different regions of wines and spirits. So we don't have that same walkthrough on it. We find that wine can be a little intimidating, so we want to have that homey look. So we educate our staff to make you feel welcome and understand, and there's something for everyone.
But you know, it's a big deal that you specialize in wines. Again, I need to reemphasize, I like wine, but don't know how to buy it. And just recently, I bought a bottle of Pinot Grigio. I didn't like it. You know, I probably bought it on price, but so you could tell me if I wanted an especially good. Now, you said, like a lot of things, that it's in the beauty's in the eye of the beholder in this case. But if you were to recommend a top Pinot Grigio, what would it be? Just help me out.
Santa Giada. I believe in it wholeheartedly. It's crazy how if people just give themselves the opportunity to come and engage and just taste product at our many, many tastings in the store and just give themselves the opportunity to not be guided by pricing, producer, rating, and just taste it for its pure merits, 99% of the time they've picked our Santa Giada Pinot Grigio, so I have to go with that.
How long did it take you to learn all this? All 20 years, or were you were you a wine nut before you worked
I'm
there?
a professional lush. No, I'm kidding.
You're a professional what?
Lush? I'm kidding.
All right, a professional lush who has farm animals over in her. We have to really, this is, I'm going to come by your booth. I've got to do that. Now, what samples do you have tonight in case people are on their way out to this event? And again, I remind people, we are Westchester Talk Radio. I'm Bob Marone with Mike Blakey, and we are here at the annual, it's the Burger and Beer Blast, sponsored by Westchester Magazine's Wine and Food Festival. And some people may be coming out to the Kensico Dam Plaza. How many wine differences do you have? And we're tasting tonight.
Today we decided to come with our winner, which was our #1 selling wine last year, which is the Standing Goat Cabernet.
The Standing Goat. Do you have a picture of a goat there?
No, I have the court cow.
You have the cow. Any other animals?
The goat is on the label.
Oh, no kidding. So I'll know. Okay. I'm going to call you on that. I'm going to go for the Sangiata. I'm going to come to your place. I'm a Westchesterian. I'm going to come and check it out and see if you have the best Sangiata. Have you guys considered, have you thought about, have you given consideration to St. Roberto wine? Huh?
We always give everything an opportunity, and we love to hear the feedback from our customers. This is how we've been able to come this way. We're always learning and trying to improve and deliver a better experience for our
So
customers.
you could have a wine after my name.
Oh, that's your name? I never would have thought.
Roberto Bob. Robert, remember? Yes, see?
Good name.
See? Roberto, see that? Or
Just
Bobby
close.
wine, Bob wine, yeah. Robert wine, Michael Blakey wine. But Michael Blakey's almost too, it's too Anglophile. It's got to have that Latin, Roberto wine for the spirits kind of thing, right?
It's got to roll off your tongue.
You got to roll it. Like your wonderful name, which is, now she's the manager over at Stu Leonard's Wines, folks. Fatima Herrera, Stu Leonard's Wines in Yonkers, and it's 1 Stu Leonard Drive in Yonkers, New York. Tell people one more time why they ought to come and sample your wares, as it were.
Well, we aim to please, and we've done nothing but always offer customers what they're looking for, which is exceptional service, quality that over-delivers for the value, and a friendly atmosphere. So you always feel like you're at home. And now we have free curbside delivery, and free curbside pickup, and we have delivery into Westchester. So check us out online, look us up on social media, or stop by anytime.
You just had the goat wine, didn't you?
Absolutely.
Say one more time, tell them the real brand.
What?
The real brand of your #1 seller.
Sangiata, Pinot Grigio, or Standing Goat Cabernet.
Standing Goat Cabernet. I'm going to sample some of that in a little bit. Thank you very much. Folks, we're going to take a break. Again, Fatima Herrera, Stu Leonard's Wines. Go there. She'll make you feel welcome in 3 seconds. We'll be right back after these words.